What's up guys, Trevor with Ecommerce Paradise. I wanted to make a video today about what you should do if you set up a store and you're just not getting any sales yet. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, definitely go get my free niches list. It's brand new and updated for 2025 and it's 1,000 niche ideas for high ticket dropshipping. Go check it out, ecommerceparadise.com/niches. And yeah, so let's just get into it. First and foremost, what I usually always look at with any store is what the traffic source is. If your traffic source is not Google Shopping, then you aren't doing it right. The main thing with high ticket dropshipping is you want to focus on Google Shopping. Google Shopping ads will bring you targeted traffic. Now, not just any Google Shopping ads, you can't just throw up a PMAX campaign and think it's going to be automated, it's going to be good enough. So you have to create a 3-tiered Google Shopping campaign where you have one of those tiers focused on model names and SKU name keywords. The next tier would be branded names, and the next tier would be generic names. And you do this through a thing called priorities in the back of your settings of your Google Shopping campaigns, and negative keyword lists attached to them. If you want a full breakdown of how we do this for all of our own stores, go check out our masterclass at ecommerceparadise.com/masterclass. All right, so that's the first thing. You got to get Google Shopping ads running. The next thing is retargeting and email marketing. So make sure that everybody that comes to your store is going to get followed up with. Okay, if you're running any business that is based on sales, follow-up is key to success with sales. So retargeting ads can be done with Google, can be done with Meta, and can be done with email marketing. Those are the 3 main ones that we use. There's other platforms as well, but definitely get all 3 of those set up if you can. And the main thing though is email marketing. It's super easy to get set up. We use Klaviyo. Just make sure you have an abandoned cart campaign and a welcome series, that's the main stuff, and a browse abandonment campaign set up. And these will be automatically sent out to your customers when they go through those particular stages. Just make sure everything's set up, test it, and you're good to go. Okay, the next thing is you want to make sure that your site is optimized for conversions and trust. So building out a good website is key. Use a theme like the Superstore theme from Pixel Union, or one that makes it look very professional, at least in your niche. And make sure that your site has lots of social proof, which is reviews, and lots of trust factors, which is usually, trust badges, and like Trusted Site, for instance, is an app that you can use for that. Make sure that you have a limited time promotion going on. It's like a sale that's ending soon, and make sure that you have coupons and you have all the available options for your products, upsells and things like that. The best thing to do is just really look at your competitors and see what they're doing, because your competitors are going to be able to tell you exactly what you need to be doing. So check out their product listings and try to model after them. All right, then the next thing I look at is all the different things that you can get traffic sources from. So like SEO, so like how good is the content on your website? Are you having custom descriptions in your products? Do you have custom descriptions in your collections? Do you have custom blog posts? Are you doing internal linking properly? All that stuff with SEO really matters. And you could be doing everything kind of half-assed and still have really good traffic coming into your site and still get sales. So traffic is usually the number one thing I look at. But the baseline foundation of traffic is your products and your Google Merchant Center and your shopping feed. So you got to make sure that your products are on point. The suppliers that you got to have the best selling suppliers. So research your competitors, find out which ones are best selling, and get those products in your site. And then make sure you're only selling products within the price point that most people can afford to buy with a credit card. Or you're going to have to make sure you go get financing if you're selling really expensive products. If you're selling products that are like $10,000, $15,000, $100,000, you're going to need financing available. So you're going to have lots of different financing providers, and people are going to have to apply for financing. I found the sweet spot with high ticket dropshipping somewhere between $1,000 and $10,000. Usually right in the middle, like 3 to 6, 3 to 7, like in there. Those products will sell. People can buy them with a credit card, and so that's kind of the sweet spot. So make sure you find those kinds of products. Make sure that you have a really good feed set up. We use the Google Merchant Center feed, Google Shopping feed from Symprosys, that app. It goes into Shopify. It's really good. And make sure that you look at your margins. That's the other thing too. Profitability is really important. I wouldn't put any ad spend towards products unless you have at least a 20% margin on them or more, and ideally 30 to 40%. And this is after shipping costs. So shipping costs can really fuck your margins sometimes. So make sure that you're looking at shipping costs. If your supplier doesn't have shipping costs, then that's really important. You got to get those estimated shipping costs, or at least try to estimate what it's going to be and where the supplier warehouse is compared to your customer that's the furthest away, that kind of thing. Just try to figure out your shipping costs, because if you don't, you're going to get screwed. Also, it's really good to only work with suppliers that have MAP pricing, minimum advertised price, because if you try to work with suppliers that don't, it's going to be more difficult to get sales. And that isn't to say you can't do it. I'm just saying it's a bit more difficult. Still, sometimes your competitors are going to list just under MAP sometimes. So it's a really good idea to kind of just check your competitors every so often, especially on your best-selling SKUs, and report MAP violators. And that's about it right now, guys. You know, you can do all sorts of other stuff with social media, you know, influencer marketing, getting backlinks, stuff like that. But it's kind of further down the road. The most important thing right off the bat is make sure you get your traffic right and make sure you get your catalog right. Two most important things. And get those trust factors and social proof on your site going with the limited promotions. All right, thanks guys so much for listening. Definitely subscribe to the channel, and you know, let me know if you have any questions. You can contact me directly at trevor@ecommerceparadise.com for a bunch of services, so I can help you to optimize, to build, to scale, and to manage your store as well. So go check out all that stuff at ecommerceparadise.com and hit me up if you have any questions. See you out there.